Forgot about it.
So,
That's the wrong thing to tell the judge.
well, what happened was,
Did you hear what I said?
yeah, it is.
That is the wrong thing to tell the judge. I forgot about it. Okay. I don't know how you can forget about it. I wouldn't forget to pay my taxes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
I want to forget to pay my mortgage. Where do you work?
I actually do transportation, but I was actually going through a separation with my wife, so I hadn't been out here. And I totally slipped.
You make it sound like you live in Brownstown, right?
Yeah, but we're doing a separation, so I kind of stand in room with these last. Like,
It's not that far.
yeah, but I didn't get the memo, so it was like it was a real. It was
Didn't get the memo.
just my house that was a little off. So yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 40. But
Time to grow up, don't you think? Tell me when you're going to pay this.
in full, you saying?
I can give you a payment.
No, I just want the warrant because I got.
I'm not lifting the warrant. No, listen to me. You just want the warrant lifted. Why do you need the warrant lifted? So you come in here and you want me to do you a favor when you've been spitting on us for 11 months and now come in here at 11 months and now come in here and tell me I just want the warrant lifted. Maybe I don't want to lift the warrant. Maybe I want to send you to jail. You think I'm kidding, don't you? I
don't think you can.
What do you need the warrant lifted for?
I mean, because I drive.
Well, maybe. Listen, you have ignored us completely for 11 months. I don't want to hear I forgot about it. That's not an issue. You didn't forget about it. I mean, if you forgot about it, then you're even more irresponsible than I think. And that's hard for me to imagine at this point. I want the warrant lifted. I wanted to be president. We don't get everything we want. You come here with no money. Why aren't you working? You said you do some transportation. How much do you make?
I make 18 hours.
How many hours do you work?
Like 7, one part sure.
70?
7 hours a day is we get about
How many days do you work?
4. We got
4?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So you work 28 hours a week. Why aren't you working more? Prime earning years of your life. 28 hours a week, $18 an hour. That's somewhere in the neighborhood of $520 a week gross. You gotta make it. Did you graduate?
Yeah.
Why aren't you working?
I don't know, Barbara. It's just been slow, so I just do transportation. You know.
I wish everybody could do this just for a couple of days and we'll find out how irresponsible society is. You know that?
I can pay on the first.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Where are you going to get that kind of money?
I'm gonna get it from my dad. Well, I just wanted to get this cleared up.
I'm going to let you pay $50 a week and we're going to start this beginning. Now, I don't care if you want to get it from your dad, you get it from your dad. Pay $50 per week beginning February the 20th. If you don't have the money, I'm reissuing the warrant. Okay? If you call the court, you say, Judge, I don't have the money, I had a bad week. No problem. But you can't do this. You got to act more responsible than this. So you call the court. If you don't have the money, no problem. Call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. Stop ignoring courts. It's a bad habit. Good luck. Knights Lane Holding LLC. You're all set. 25B82558, 25B82632.
Ma'am. The voting. Ma'am, you're the vote.
Man, what is your name?
So that's it.
Whoa. You got to go 10 times as loud as that. Nice and loud.
So that's already.
What is your position with Knights Lane? You're not a lawyer, are you? Or are you?
You.
Listen, so now this has blossomed. Actually, this is Judge Heston's case, isn't it? Heather, I think this is Judge Hessens, right? Or not? Oh, you got show caused. You show caused the owner. Where you been? Why haven't you shown up?
I was trying to coordinate with the city about this and I already,
We've sent notices out.
the one that
Wait a minute. I want you to listen to me. I can't hardly hear you. You haven't shown up in this courthouse on 2 different dates that we gave you. And now we had to show cause you as the owner as to why you shouldn't be held in contempt and be sent to jail. Listen, you need a lawyer, and you need a lawyer fast. You need to hire a lawyer. You can't represent the corporation on a criminal case. Why you been blowing us off? Now keep your voice up. I need to hear you. I can't hardly hear you.
no, I needed to come to court. This was the first time I saw the notice that I needed. And
Heather, is this not Judge Hussins?
Judge, there should be 2 cases for night's holding. One is ours that she needs to be. Oh, wait, you know what? Now that I'm looking, I'm sorry. The one that she needs to be arraigned on is showing it falls under her. But let me just double check that date. I also did, while I have you on here, receive a phone call from an attorney at the end of the day yesterday saying that they were going to be retained. They just couldn't make the court date today, but they never filed a
As far as that, they know better than that. We're not adjourning everything. So a lawyer, I'm sorry, if we don't have an appearance, as far as I'm concerned, the lawyer who purportedly was going to represent them is not the lawyer representing them. It's basic. They should have known that the first day they got out of law school.
So, Judge, I'm looking in the non-payment one is ours, and the one that she
I
has
see.
never been arraigned on is Judge Hessen's.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm rescheduling these. Can you spell your name for me again?
Odessa,
Odessa,
it's the company Odessa, and last name Codilla.
Codilla. All right. I'll just make a note you appeared. We're rescheduling this. You need a lawyer. Reschedule. This is going to go primarily on Judge Hessen. So what are we doing? The 25th?
That would be a crossover on our day. We could do that though.
Well, whatever day.
Or she has them on March 4th.
What's that?
March 4th, Judge Hessen has Brownstown.
Does anybody have Brownstown next week?
She does have it on the 18th, yes.
I'm going to reschedule this to February 18th. We'll do it 9:45. You need a lawyer, okay? I mean, we sent the ticket. You got to be careful with this. This ticket was issued back in April of 25.
For some reason, I saw the ticket last month and I was trying to coordinate with the city about how to go about this.
Here's what needs to happen. They think this is what happened, just so you know. They wrote you for failure to register your room. When you didn't show up on the civil infraction, it turned into a misdemeanor. So now you have a civil infraction you're in default on, that the company is in default on, that they owe 198 on. And you got, did you pay this?
I paid that. When I became aware of it, I've been asking the city how I can pay it. And initially we misunderstood because I couldn't find it online. And then
How'd you pay it? Did you pay it through?
when I was able to, I kept trying something because I was finally able to talk to somebody yesterday to get assistance that could guide me in it. And then they told me how to pay, but initially
All right, let's slow down. Did you pay it at the court?
the online payment system.
Do we have,
I Not if she paid it within the last couple or the last 24 hours. Prior to that, it has not been paid, Judge.
It went through yesterday, the payment
How
file.
long does that take for us to figure that out when they pay
I
on?
can- If she used the one system, I can look right now. I'm gonna look. and
Yeah,
see if-
look now, and I got a better idea if she's.
Ma'am, did you pay on the site that charged a fee?
The e-courts, mentioned the e-courts,
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that did not go through, Judge. We don't have no payment.
they emailed me the receipt though.
Well, listen, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you go down the hall. You see if you can resolve this with her. If she pays this, I'm gonna send it to Brownstown. They might just go ahead and dismiss the misdemeanor. But I need proof. So can you figure that out? Do I need to send the file down or can you do it with her just going down and showing you her receipt?
She can come down with the receipt and we can look at it.
Go down there and we'll figure something out. But you can't ignore these things, okay? All right, go down and talk to her. We'll see if you've paid. If she has, tell me. I'm going to call in Ms. Foley Carter on this, okay? Thanks.
Is
You're going to go out that exit, see the doors in the back, and then go all the way down the end of the hall, okay? All right, thanks. National Electric LLC, 26B82503. Good morning, council. How are you?
Good morning, Todd Barrett, on behalf of National Electric.
So you registered with your company, the company registered with the township, and they're going to go ahead and dismiss, right?
That's my understanding. There's a motion to dismiss. We have no objection to that. We have verified. They have registered with the township, and then any issues with a permit or inspection have been handled. So-
Okay. All right, good enough. They moved to dismiss, case dismissed. Good to see you, Mr. Barrett.
Yeah.
You take care. Which one do you have?
I have Mr. Wilson. He is in the street spot blowing in the silver link right now.
He's what?
He's blowing in the silver link right now.
Okay,
Yeah, 9 o'clock. So,
okay.
he's
No problem.
here. He's just,
Did you talk to the prosecutor yet?
we're ready to go.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Oh. Wilson. Are they here?
James Sparrow, on behalf of Mr. Wilson in this matter.
Sir, your name?
Reginald Wilson Jr.
All right, so we have a charge of super drunk. We have a charge of PBT refusal. He's going to plead responsible to that charge, PBT refusal. They're going to dismiss the super drunk. He's going to plead guilty to operating unimpaired. True?
That's correct.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
If you do that, the possible penalties are up to 300 fines, 93 days jail. You just had a case.
2 years ago. And this is the sobriety court changes. Or a sobriety court fraud.
Oh, it's going to be, is that right?
Yes, there were notations on the other plate.
Okay,
And I can let you know, he does have his sheet. He is doing sober link, and he has already had an intake at 2 sessions with a counselor at Dollar Reds. We went over the sobriety court checklist, and he does want to.
he understands I have to immobilize his vehicle today, right?
Today, we talked about that, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay, so if you plead guilty to operating while impaired, the possible penalties are up to 300 fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service. Court costs are all of those. 4 points will be added to your traffic record. Your license would be suspended or revoked, in this case, revoked. Your vehicle could be or might have to be immobilized. It will have to be immobilized. So I'm gonna have to order that immobilized. Your license will be revoked, effective in the next couple of days. Do you understand that? I can't hear you.
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you have his AA verification?
Yes, I've seen it. He got one.
That's all right. I don't.
Yeah, yes, John.
Has he been going 3 times a week?
Yes, he's got 11 or 12 at this point.
All right. So you understand everything that's going on here.
Yes.
You understand what a commitment that sobriety court is?
Yes, I do. I've read all the paperwork.
So you're going to have to come to status reviews every other week with me, either at 7:30 or 3 on Wednesdays, 7:30 in the morning or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You're going to have to meet with probation in the off weeks. You're going to be going to AA 3 times a week, going to treatment, going to an armed program, testing 3 times a week during your bond phase at your own expense. Once you get accepted into the program, we will pay for the testing and the sober link with our grant, so long as you test every time and you test negative every time. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. I just want you to be aware, because there's no way you get through that program unless you're 1,000% committed.
And Your Honor, one other thing I can say is that we know somebody mutually who was kind enough to talk to him that has been through a program in a different court. That's this Friday court in Lincoln Park, and he kind of gave him a heads up on what the expectations are and how the program really helped his life.
Good. All right. So you want to do this?
Yes, sir.
You understand all your rights?
Yes, sir.
You understand the possible penalties?
Yes, sir.
To the charge operating while visibly impaired, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on November 13th, 25 on Sibley near Racco in Brownstown at 8:25 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
Prior to that, did you drink alcohol? And if so, what did you drink and how much did you drink?
And a few Jack and Cokes.
All right. How many's a few?
4 or 5, maybe.
All right. And was your ability to operate the motor vehicle impaired due to the consumption of the alcohol?
Yes.
In what way? Why were you pulled over by the police?
We're speeding, swearing.
Do you think you were speeding and swerving?
A good possibility. Yes.
And you think you were speeding and swerving at least in part because of your alcohol consumption?
Yes, sir.
Was this an intoxilizer test or was it a blood
It was
draw?
blood.
And you stipulate that it was accurate, that is a .199?
Stipulated.
Are you on probation or parole right now?
No, sir.
Were you in front of me on the other case, or Judge Hessen, or somebody else?
You, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
All right, I'm gonna accept your plea into the charge of PBT refusal, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
I'll accept that plea. I'm going to dismiss the super drunk charge. I'll accept the plea to impaired, accept the plea to PBT refusal. And I'll refer you for a screening and assessment. I hope. So we're going to have sobriety court on Wednesday next week, okay?
Okay.
So you'll have to make up your mind whatever one is easier for you to attend. So this is a sobriety court case. We're going to put it out, Heather, probably till. Let's see, let's go to like the week of the 18th of March.
Okay, so yeah, you have March 18th and you want to do 8:30?
Yes, that's perfect. March the 18th at 8:30. So you'll go fill out a questionnaire and you'll be interviewed. I'm ordering the mobilization of your vehicle. You're going to have to prepare that order, Heather. It's going to be for 90 days. And you have to have all that done by February the 18th, 1 week from today. So you have to have the vehicle immobilized. Probation will give you all your other bond conditions. And we'll see you back here then. I'll defer the sentencing, by the way, on the civil infraction of March the 18th as well at 8:30, okay?
Thank you.
I wish you well. I look forward to getting to know you and hope we can help you.
Yes, sir.
Good luck. Thank you.
Probation first, Judge.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And then he can get his notice. Or have a good day. Thanks. All right, Leslie Bolsajor versus Cynthia Hernandez. 2504922. Docket, you come strolling in at 9:15. Why? It's not good enough. Your name? All right, so this can be a plea to disorderly conduct. There's, the prosecutor is going to move to dismiss the retail fraud, and there's agreed upon restitution of 1146 to Lowe's, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is that correct, Mr. Granada?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did he plead to this? Possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You are presumed innocent. You need to wear those sunglasses. Do you have some eye issues?
So I mean, this,
Is it an eye issue, or you just feel like wearing something?
right, my system.
If you plead guilty, you're giving up your right to a trial. You're giving up your right to remain silent. You're giving up your right to question their witnesses at a trial. You're giving up your right to bring in your own witnesses, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. And a testifier remains silent. If you remain silent, that silence would not be held against you. By pleading guilty, you're giving up all those rights, and we won't have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You agree to plead guilty to this charge.
Yes.
You understand the possible penalties, and that along with it, you're going to pay $1,146 to Lowe's through the court in restitution
Yes.
to the charge disorderly conduct. How do you plead?
Yes.
Were you at 21,000 West Road at Lowe's, May 31 of 25 in Woodhaven?
Yes.
And did you commit the offense of retail fraud by stealing property that was valued at $1,146 that was not recovered?
Yes.
What kind of property was that?
That was right.
I know, but was it toothbrushes? Was it gum? What was it? I mean, come on. I know it was Lowe's property.
Like,
What kind of lawn equipment? Lawnmowers?
lower,
What else?
lead house.
And you walk past the register somehow without paying for those items
Yes.
with the intent to deprive them of that property?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
Yes.
For what?
So,
You understand by pleading, were you on probation or parole on May 31 of 25?
yes.
And that's for CCW?
Yes.
You understand by pleading guilty, this would be deemed a violation of that probation or parole, and that parole or probation could be revoked as the case may be, and you could be incarcerated. You still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
Anybody force you to plead guilty? Please accept it. Did you guys ever get that? I'm going to accept your plea to disorderly conduct, dismiss the retail fraud, order a pre-sentence report. Was there any indication, counsel? Did I ask your appearance since we started on this? Okay. Was there any indication of alcohol or drug use or anything?
No.
I'm going to order a pre-sentence report and a sentencing date.
Was a co-defendant, Your Honor, who does not have protection.
I see. All right, give me a sentencing date. Heather, we're going to want to make sure this stays on my docket day. This is an off day. So what would that be, like March the 2nd or something?
Yeah, March 4th, Judge.
March 4th. And we'll do this at
I will
8:30.
be in court March 4th as well.
Okay, March 4th at 8:30 a.m. Okay? You're going to go down the hall, get your notice. Then you're going over to probation where you'll fill out a question. You're going to be interviewed, okay? Wish you well. Good luck.
Mr. Robertson, I'll call you tonight.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
Thank you, Judge.
the lady from Nike's things back with some paperwork that they said you noticed.
Oh, where's that?
She did, pay- it was found online, Judge, that she did pay, and she has a
Oh, in the
receipt from
do you have the
Joni.
files or do I have the files? Who has the files?
You have them, Judge.
You recall that, right? Oh, here it is.
Here, come on up here, ma'am. Call Brownstown in here. Is this my Brownstown day?
It is.
Good. All right. I'm going to help you. Next time you're going to be a little bit more diligent, okay? All right. Let's do this. Call in. So just to be clear, she paid 25B 82558 in full, right? $198. Is that true, Heather?
Correct, Judge, and there should be a receipt in the paperwork there that if she
Okay.
handed it to you, or she has it.
Good morning. How are you? Your appearance? So again, she showed up. This is a show cause. She wasn't here. Failure to register rental property. The default was entered. Citation was issued back in April 11, 25. She paid it last night. You have a misdemeanor here. I was telling her she had to go get a lawyer because she's not a lawyer and it's a corporation, as you know, and it's a misdemeanor.
Right, we spoke yesterday about that.
You want to just dismiss this now?
Yeah, they're still not.
Oh, they're not?
I sent to the ordinance officer the inspection report. They even scheduled the re-inspection tomorrow.
Right, so they need the reinspection to take place before they can.
Okay, good enough. Well, wait a minute. I can't do anything more then. This is what I'm going to do. How long will it take her to do everything the township needs her to do?
Hope if she passes this inspection, it'll be pretty quick.
Well, I know, but when's the inspection going to take? Good. We're going to reschedule this to February 18th. She's going to need, ma'am, you're going to need to hire a lawyer. Now, if you pass inspection and you're willing to dismiss beforehand, that's fine. This is Judge Hessen's case. The civil infraction was my case. That's taken care of. So this is going to be in front of Judge Hessen next week. You're going to go down the hall, get your notice. If you pass inspection tomorrow, talk to Ms. Foley Carter. Maybe she'll dismiss it. Otherwise, you have to have a lawyer, okay? All right? Thank you.
Good judge.
Do you understand everything that's going on?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I've been trying to coordinate this whole thing with the city and so many emails, and I just really wanted to resolve it.
Well, if you pass the rental inspection tomorrow, it should.
That's
Okay. Good luck. Go down the hall, they'll give you a notice. These two did not leave, did they? Both.
I think you're talking.
John James Schaefer. 26B1499988A. B, your name?
John Schaefer.
So you have the right to a lawyer. You're charged with disorderly person, public intox, and resist and obstruct. Do you want a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
We'll set you up with a lawyer, go out in the hallway, and you'll meet with the lawyer, okay? And then either way, you're coming back in front of me.
Yep.
So he's getting a lawyer. Daniels, Brandon Jack Daniels. 26B150144. See, this is Judge Hessen's too, it looks like. Well, at least the ticket says my name, but on the register, it's printing out Judge Hessen. Do you know, is this mine or hers, Heather?
Let me take a look, Judge. Check the date on it.
Sir, your name?
Brandon Daniels.
All right, so you're charged with driving on a suspended. I don't know if it's mine or Judge Hessen's. We're figuring that out.
It
looks like
is yours, Judge.
Okay, so I'm going to just change it on the register here. You have the right to a lawyer if you want one, or I'll arraign you, let you go talk to the prosecutor, whatever you want to do.
I just want to resolve it.
Well, I know, but do you want a lawyer or you want me to explain the penalties and your rights and let you go talk to the prosecutor?
I'm all right.
You waive your right to a lawyer? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is alleged that you did on January 20 of 26 operate a motor vehicle with a suspended license on Eastern Air King at 9:45 p.m. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail. Costs are all those 2 points. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you understand all your rights?
I do.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not going to have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
$500 personal bond, not guilty, please entered. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. Prosecutor must appear in court as directed. You're going to go sit out in the hallway. The Brownstown Township attorney will call you in and she will talk to you and you see if you can resolve it either way, whether it's a plea or an adjournment or dismissal, whatever, you have to come back in the courtroom. Okay? So just go right out in the hallway and they'll set you up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Erica Elizabeth Horvath. 26I-415-206. Son failed to appear. Default judgments entered. For failure to appear, it was scheduled for 9. Is this your only one? You came in here just for one case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, well, you're all set. I'm going to go ahead and enter a default judgment. If you don't have any other reason to be here, have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you. You too, Your Honor.
Bye now. We might as well take a recess.
Yeah.
All right. All right, we're gonna give them a date out, Heather, about 4 weeks. Your name?
Brandon Daniels.
We're gonna adjourn this. You guys wanted adjournment for 4 weeks, so we'll adjourn this to March what, Heather?
That will put us to just Brownstown. You're off on the 11th, so that'll put us to the 19th.
19.
I have a question, Your Honor. Does it show on your end, unpaid ticket, out of Detroit and what district it is so I can take care of it? Or I
Let us see if you got a warrant, first of all. Hang on 1 second.
What?
Yeah, you got a May 8th, 25, no proof of insurance. So you got to go take care of the no proof of insurance out of the 36th District Court
36th District?
and be sure to pay your clearance.
Okay.
That's a $45 fee in addition, okay?
Yeah.
So go over and take care of that. I think that's what he wants you to do. Go down the hall, get your notice for March 19th at 8:30. Make sure you take care of it by then though, okay?
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you know where those ladies went? Or you-
I'm about to go. I'm gonna go out there and see if they're out there.
Mr. Young?
I'm young.
I think John has to get this guy out.
Raymonte Ronald Young, 25B 148921, A and B. And I also have 25W 40456A. Good morning. Mr. Young, your name?
Raymond Young. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, so let's start with, let's see here. Would we have a 921A? Let me see. He's going to plead to no ops and they're going to dismiss the suspend, true?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do on that file?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you pleaded no ops, possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs or all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent, right to a trial by court or jury, right to question their witnesses, right to bring in your own, right to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. To that charge, no valid operator's license on person. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Reoperating a motor vehicle in the township of Brownstown on July 10 of 25 on Telegraph near King.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a valid license on your person.
No, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Is accepted to that charge. The suspend's dismissed, and on 0456A, there's also going to be a plea to no ops. Take the plea to no ops, dismiss the suspend. But I'm not going to dismiss the disobey traffic control device. He's been in default on that. Judgment was entered. Yeah, that would have been defaulted a long time ago, back in November.
Separate file.
That's why, because it's in default. You still have that showing as paid? Is in default, Heather?
Yes, Judge.
So that one, I'll take the plea to no ops. I'll dismiss the suspend, but he's going to have to pay that one. Okay. If you plead to no ops on this other file, the possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail costs, or all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
To the charge, no valid operator's license on person. How do you plead?
Guilty.
On October 26th of 25, were you operating a motor vehicle in Western Ford Lane and Wood at 2:07 in the morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have a valid license on your person?
No, Your Honor.
Probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
All right, that plea is accepted. So I got to sentence him on 2 no ops cases, and he's got a default charge on a expired plate from 921B, and also on the traffic control device from 456AB. He's not in custody on this, is he?
He's got some other charges in front of Judge Hess, and that's where he got picked up and new charges arose. And that's why he was taken in on Monday. We arraigned him on Monday.
No, I was taking in for the warrants I had from Mr. McNally. They gave me citations for those other charges.
I'm McNally.
Yeah, that's why I'm in jail. That's why I'm in custody, because of your warrant, sir.
Yeah, because I said 15,000, 10%.
Yeah.
When you gonna grow up at any point, and then 1,500, 10% on the other charge. Go, what are you gonna say?
Judge's driving records, not that probably a place where it could be rehabilitated, get a license. I would just ask the court to consider what we already going to take the hit on the 2 all they're going to have the points to go along with those. And then it's kind of 3 days in jail.
Anything you'd like to say?
Yes, Your Honor. If you will let me be released, I will. I get paid tomorrow. I just started my job at McDonald's a week ago. I literally get my paycheck on the 12th, and I will literally give you your money by Friday. I'm working hard. I lost everything within the last couple 8 months. I'm not trying to sit here and get sympathy or anything, but I will show you that I'm trying to take everything seriously. I gotta go work today at 6 o'clock.
Well, stop acting like a fugitive, will you?
I got you, Your Honor.
On this case, 100 fines, 50 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 275 or 30 days, credit 3. I'll let you pay this, and that's on both cases. And we're going to have him released to anyway. And I'm going to let you pay. I'm going to do this. I want you to set up another payment hearing for me, Heather. And we're going to give him a date right now. And he's going to come in. He's going to talk to me like a man. All right. That's what we're going to do. You start saving some money. I'm going to be very reasonable with you if you come in here and talk to me like a man and quit acting like a little child. Will you do that for me, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
So give him a hearing date on all 4 of these tickets. Payment arrangement date. Call it whatever you want. We'll set it up for a week from now.
Okay.
Can we do it, Heather? I'm not going to write on these files. Can we do it just like a week from today?
Okay, you want to do it as a due date, Judge, or as like?
I'm going to set it up because I want those other files out. I don't have the other 2 civil infractions or the 1 civil infraction. And I'm going to cut him a break if he comes in here with some money. Why don't you set it out about 2 weeks? So
That'll put us to the 25th.
Perfect. Let's set this up for the 25th, 2 weeks from today, young man. And
thank you, Your Honor.
And we're going to set it at 8:30 in the morning, and we're going to send it to Matt's Drive. That's where your address is, right?
Yes.
So set these up. I'm not writing on the files, Heather. February the 25th at 8:30. Make sure you send the paperwork down. If there's any question, he's to be released on these two now, okay?
Okay, Judge.
And I'll cut you a break, but come with some money. Where is Ms. Hernandez? Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And
Thank
then
you.
does he need to
Where'd
zoom
she
in
go,
on
Ms. Bolson-Joy?
Mr. Haynes?
Were you talking to her? Is somebody bringing Ms. Bolson-Joy in
I
here?
asked Will, somebody said she was sitting at the end. I told Will to bring her down.
Please do.
I just, Judge,
Stalin, Moan, Hudson. Which one do you have, Mr.
Raymond Saunders.
Judge, does Mr. Raimani need to go over to Judge Hessens now? I'm not
I
sure. if
don't
he-
know.
That's why I was
I
trying
don't
to catch Mr. Haynes. I believe he may need to.
Okay, so he's gonna have to go over there now?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. Make sure Mr. Haynes knows that.
Tell them you need to zoom into Judge Hessens now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Colon Moan Hudson, 2-6B-150-000. Your name? Still on what?
Hudson.
You're charged with possession of tobacco.
What was that? What you're on?
Tobacco.
Yes.
You have the right to a lawyer if you want one. Do you want a lawyer?
I don't have money, but
I'll give you one if you want one.
that's fine.
Okay. We'll set you up with a lawyer. Thank you. Saunders.
I've seen Holland.
Trevone Terrell Saunders, 19M714-639FY.
Morning, Your Honor. Michael A. Carmen, B7 Breed. What's the name? Defendant?
Did we, your name?
Saunders.
All right, counsel, let me check. This is an old case. Where you been? You live out of state?
Yeah, I was incarcerated in West Virginia and Pennsylvania.
Nice. So we have a possession with intent to deliver less than 50 grams of fentanyl from 2019 for purposes of arraignment. How does he wish to proceed?
Your Honor, thing you with reading.
All right, sir, I'm going to advise you of your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to say anything. If you say something in or out of court, whether orally or in writing, it can be used against you. You have the right to a probable cause conference within 14 days. You have the right to a preliminary examination within 7 days thereafter. Again, you have the right to remain silent. If you choose to submit the law questioning with law enforcement officials, and you don't have to do that, then I do want you to understand that you'd be entitled to a lawyer at that questioning as well. Your probable cause conference, you'll be in front of Judge Hessen, will be February 24th at 9:15. And the preliminary exam will be March the 3rd at 11:30. Okay? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna have you fill out a petition for a court-appointed lawyer going forward. I'll listen to whatever you have to say, counsel.
Your Honor, as my client did mention, he has been incarcerated in Pennsylvania and West Virginia from 2020 up until the very end of 2025. He is currently though staying in Detroit with his mother, 3250 3rd Street. I did write his
32, wait a minute, you wrote it down somewhere?
well, I'll give you 3250 3rd Street,
Okay,
Detroit.
okay.
But I did write his current mailing address, which is in Pennsylvania on the ROA.
3250 3rd, is that 3RD or THRIRD Street?
THIRD.
And you have that zip?
I think it's 48226. So he's staying with his mother. He can stay with her until whenever, until however long he needs, so this case gets resolved.
Does he work?
Until
Yeah, do you work?
No, I'm at CEO lab. 3 weeks exactly left.
Where was he picked up at? Do you know?
Shorey, in Shorey, I was at the gas station. I was driving my car, came up here and they pulled me over and said I had a warrant. But I thought it was clear, so.
Your Honor, he does have a valid driver's license and insurance to be able to get here from staying with his mother in Detroit. Also has, 4 young, dependents that he, helps take care of.
He had to know about this warrant. And he didn't surrender him. 100,000, 10%. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court, and you'll be interviewed. Okay?
Thank you.
Good luck. Thanks. We have Bose in your file, Jennifer Weissman. Ugh. Everybody stay seated. So they're gonna have you plead to a civil infraction of minor in possession of tobacco, okay?
Yeah.
Civil infraction, they're gonna dismiss the misdemeanor, okay?
Okay.
All right, to that charge, responsible, minor in possession of tobacco is civil infraction, responsible or not responsible?
It's fine.
Okay, I'll accept the plea, dismiss the misdemeanor. 125 is your total, okay? Can you go down the hall and pay that now?
Yes, I can pay that on today.
Okay, I'll just say pay by 4 p.m., okay?
Put seven.
I'm sorry?
So my check runs at different times. Meaning I won't be able to pay it till later on today.
Okay, all right, I'll tell you what, I'll just give you till tomorrow. How's that? Pay 0 now and the rest by tomorrow, okay? Good luck. All right. Howard. Donnell Libertus Howard. Junior, 25W838526. Your name, sir?
Male, Valerius Howard.
All right, you are charged with a violation of probation. It is alleged that you failed to complete 1 day on the court work program, failed to pay fines and costs as ordered, and failed to provide proof of completing 8 hours of community service by November 15th. Those are the 3 counts. If you plead guilty, if you're found guilty, you could get 15 days. Your 771 status could be revoked and the conviction would remain on your record. I'm just saying those are the possibilities. Do you understand that?
Yes,
Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
yes,
If you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing. Do you understand that? All right. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer?
no,
I'm going to need Jessica. To the charge, you failed to complete 1 day on the court work program. How do you plead?
I made it there, but
Not guilty or guilty? You plead not guilty?
wait, say it again. What was the question? I'm sorry.
To the charge that you failed to complete 1 day on the court work program. How do you plead?
Yes,
To the charge that you failed to pay fines and costs as ordered. How do you plead?
yes,
To the charge you failed to provide proof of completing 8 hours of community service by November 15th of 25. How do you plead?
yes,
Did you fail to provide proof of completing your 8 hours of community service by November 15th of 25?
yeah. I started.
Just answer my questions right now.
Yes,
Did you fail to complete 1 day on the court work program?
yes,
Did you fail to pay your fines and costs as ordered? Anybody force you to plead guilty?
no,
I can't hear you.
no,
I'll accept your plea. Count 1, failure to attend 1 day on the court work program. Count 2, failure to complete or failure to pay your fines and costs as ordered. Count 3, failure to complete 8 hours of community service by November 15th. What's the problem? Your name?
Just hold on.
What's the problem? You're not doing any of this. I ordered this back in September. This is October 1st, rather. This is mid-February. Why haven't you done this yet?
I just have been having a lot going on.
Like what?
It's just been a lot of hardship, but
Well, tell me. I don't know what you mean. You got to be more specific.
like with the work detail, like I had been having car problems. My car had broke down, and I had caught an Uber all the way down to the down here, but it was like 5 minutes late, and they were very strict on the time. So he told me I had to leave, and that was like $125, like 125 there and back. So I started the community service. That was last week. So I told them all together it was 14 hours because I was going to do the extra hours for this whole meeting. And on the money,
Are you working?
not at the moment.
Why not?
It's like I applied for a new job, but
When did you last work?
I have been working with my father. So like the last time I worked was maybe like last week.
How many hours did you work last week?
It just be like jobs, like certain jobs.
I'm
It's
just answer. I'm having a hard time understanding what you're saying to. You're not working.
no,
You don't. What's that?
not at the moment.
Why not? How old are you?
27.
Where do you live? With who?
I live with my grandmother, but I work with my father. So yeah, but I applied for another job. But when I applied at it, and
Where?
this had showed up.
Where?
It was it's called WSHH.
Oh,
It's like
I don't know what that means. What's the name of what kind of company?
it's like they do like referees all around the state.
Referees?
Yeah, like referee all around the state.
Refereeing what?
Like kids basketball, high school basketball, soccer, lacrosse. There's a lot of different type of sports. But it pays well. So
Did
but
you graduate? Listen to me. Did you graduate?
yes.
Okay. I don't know how to say this. There's no reason for a guy like you that's 27 years old. You don't have any kids, right?
No.
You're not married, right? Why in the world aren't you working hard? I mean, you're only going to have one chance to do this thing. You ever think you might be able to retire? I mean, you're not going to retire if you're working every other job every other week and making $122 and you have to take an Uber because you don't have a car, or your car breaks down and you can't fix it because you don't have the money. Get a job. You'll feel so much better about yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Judge, if I could, he was sentenced to 6 months under the delayed sentence under 771. He's set to be discharged March 18th of next month. And I tried to give him time on this, but we're running out of time at this point.
I told you to come and talk to me if you didn't have the money. I told you to pay $100 bi-weekly starting October 24th. The total fines and costs were $520. You now owe $525. Did you bother to come and talk to me or call the court and go on Zoom and say, hey, can I talk to the judge? I need an extension. If you're not working and you don't have the money, why in the world couldn't you get 8 hours of community service completed by November 15th? Now, I don't want to cast aspersions here, but when I see the whole picture, you do what you want. It's your life. Okay. Whether you become Rockefeller or you live in poverty, it's no skin off of my neck. But when I look at somebody that can't do 8 hours of community service, is irresponsible enough to not call the judge, though the judge has offered to come and talk to him, it just tells me that you're irresponsible. And I'll let you decide whether or not you're lazy. It's up to you. You're going to end up with this conviction on your records. What's going to happen? I think I remember you telling me at the sentencing you were working with your dad in odd jobs, weren't you? Who's paying for you? Do you pay rent to your grandma?
Yeah, I help like
I know, but how much do you pay her? You don't pay her anything, do you?
No, I do actually.
Well, how much? If you gotta hesitate, like I could tell you how much my mortgage payment is.
$200 a week.
You give her $800 a month?
Correct.
Where are you getting $200 a week at?
I told you I work with my dad.
Now and then.
Back and forth.
How much did you make in 2025?
I can't give you a certain.
Did you make $10,000, do you think?
Yeah,
15,
yeah.
20? I tell you what, you got to grow up. I'm extending your probation for a period of 3 months. He's scheduled to come off on November, December, wait a minute, November, December, January, February, March, April 1 of 26, right?
His prosecutor review is scheduled for.
Right. So we're going to extend you until May, June, July of July 1 of 80, July 1 of 26. I feel sorry for you. I'm not upset with you.
Can I? No.
Tell me, talk to me. What? I'll set you up at a payment plan.
Yeah, it's already. I'm a man. Already at that time when I came here and I took the plea, I shouldn't have. But it's like I'm already into what I'm in now. So I just really wanted to. I'm that type of person. Like when it was just a lot on me at that time. But I shouldn't even be on probation, to be honest with you. But it's like I already accept what the plea and everything. So it is what it is.
Do you have the police report? See, I know how I conduct my work here. Okay?
No, definitely.
And I know that I make sure when somebody pleads guilty, that they're guilty of the offense charged or that they plead to. I ask questions.
You definitely asked. It was not on you, but just at that time, I was just.
Well, wait a second. Wait, you're telling me you weren't guilty. That's what you're saying in so many words. Judge, I wasn't guilty. I shouldn't have taken the plea. Am I misreading or is that not what you're telling me?
No, that's exactly what I just said. But another thing I said also is I took the plea, so I have to take care of what I have to take care of.
I'm just going to read you part of the police report.
I remember.
The store manager told the officer that you were one of the individuals involved in a fraud complaint. And he said that, you began walking away. He told you to wait inside to keep both parties separated. You disobeyed and began walking away from him and the store manager. The officer said that he noticed you walking off in the distance toward the parking lot away from his view. He yelled at you, "You're not free to leave." You looked at him. He responded by saying, "Yes, you." You continued to walk away from him, not complying. And Officer Meadows then made the scene and advised Ramel, you were being detained for fraud. He ordered you to take a seat 5 times total to avoid you from leaving the scene. You continue, this is the officer.
Okay.
Ramel continuously disobeyed and would not listen to Officer Meadows' verbal commands. Ramel stated, you're not detaining me for nothing, bro.
That's not.
Well, I don't know. I could go back and listen to the tape and listen to what you told me at the time of the plea. But I guarantee you did not say anything close to remotely saying I didn't commit this crime.
Yeah, because at that time, like I told you, there's a lot going on. Then I had,
So you're coming, are you telling me you lied to me at the time of the plea?
no, I didn't lie to you at all. I lied to you about what?
I'm asking you, when I asked you questions
Correct.
about your involvement to establish what we call a factual basis on the resistant obstructing officer, were you telling me the truth or were you lying?
I was telling you, I told you the complete truth.
Well, if you told me the complete truth, stop. There is no way that I would have taken a plea if you didn't, out of your mouth, come up with words to establish that you resisted and obstructed an officer. So let's get away from that. That's past. That's done. That's finished. You already did that. I already accepted your plea. I know how I conduct my work here. I would never have accepted a plea if you sat there and said, Judge, I didn't do anything wrong. Now, we're done talking about that. You want to divert attention here from why you didn't do what you're supposed to do. You're going to say you didn't, and you don't want to, but I'm not going to argue with you. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to make you think differently. Maybe you're not going to ever think differently. Maybe you're going to think it's okay to just not do what you're supposed to do and talk to police officers like this. That's your business. But sometimes you're going to have to pay the piper. Here's what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and extend your probation until July 1. You have to pay additional. I won't assess additional costs. You're to pay additional probation fees of $60. We're going to set you up on a payment plan. I need a new review hearing date sometime in July. I'm sorry, in the latter part of June, Heather.
Okay.
You are to pay $50 per week. I'm going to start this beginning February. You're going to have to get to work. I don't know what to tell you. Beginning February 20th. I won't make you do the court work program, but you didn't complete that. You didn't do your community service. Defendant to perform 30 hours of community service, no longer required, Jessica, to do court work. 30 hours of community service, which will cover all community service / court work programs. So in other words, I'm not making him do the 8 hours. If he's already done some of the 8 hours of community service, we're going to give him credit for that. I'll give him credit for that. We're not going to make him do the court work program. And we're going to refund the $35 fee that I charged initially on the court work program. Refund $35 fee. So we'll take that off of this balance. So they'll let you know what your balance is. You're going to pay $50 per week beginning February 20th, and you have to complete 30 hours of community service. I'm going to give you to be done by April 1st. That's going to give you 6 weeks. It doesn't sound like you're working a lot. So you're going to be able to do 30 hours of community service by them. Then your new review hearing date, do you have that yet, Heather?
Yes, that'll be June 24th.
At 8:30 in the morning, okay? And you still have, what's that?
I'm sorry. His new balance with the court work program out and the $60 added is $545.
Okay. So your new review hearing date will be June the 24th at 8:30. You're going to get your notice on that. You're going to get going. Don't be angry. Life's too short to be angry.
I'm not angry at all. And that's what I was saying earlier, like, that I wasn't saying, like, at that time when I said I took the plea and I'm still on probation now, like, I wasn't saying, like,
you were saying you shouldn't have taken the plea, that you didn't do anything wrong.
yeah, but I already took the plea, so I still have to take care of my business.
And I'm telling you that you did something wrong, or else you lied to me when I asked you questions about what you did. That's all. I don't ask somebody, how do you plead to resist and obstruct an officer? I don't have somebody say guilty and then they say, what did you do that makes you guilty of that? I did absolutely nothing wrong. I was not in the wrong. I'm not taking somebody's plea. That's the way it works.
What's that?
So that's it. I wish you well. If you have questions, go with her. Listen to me. If you need more time on your fines, no problem. Call the court on or before any due date. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. I don't care how many times we have to do that. Okay? Good luck. David Elwood Myers, 25B 149 844.
Good afternoon, Judge, and as I gave, I'm not Mr. Myers.
Mr. Myers, your name?
David O. Myers, Your Honor.
Did we try to take this plea before we did, didn't we?
Yes, sir. And then ultimately we did, Mr. Myers did request a jury trial. We set the final pre-trial for today. We were able to reach resolution.
Okay, so he's gonna plead down to disorderly conduct, the assault to be dismissed, true?
Correct.
If you plead to disorderly person, I'm gonna dismiss the assault charge. The possible penalties here are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs of all those. You understand that? Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights? If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all the rights, and we're not going to have a trial of any kind. You understand that? So, all right. To the charge, disorderly person, how do you plead? October 18 at 25 at 1:44 p.m. were you at 26291 Pennsylvania in Brownstown? What did you do that makes you guilty of disorderly conduct? Hang on. Say you what?
Gail, the one.
Who's Gail?
The alleged victim, my aunt.
Okay, you gave her the middle finger?
Yes, sir.
Did you also tell her you were going to bust her sons and her teeth out? Talk to me. Did you say that?
I gave her the finger, yeah. Judge, he gave her the finger. Ultimately, for the disorderly judge, there was an altercation between Mr. Meyer and the complaining witness, and ultimately the police was called, Judge, because this was outside in public.
Okay, so you two were.
Judge, just a little background here to make it a little easier to understand.
Yeah.
The 26271? The
26291.
26291 address was owned by Mr. Meyer's uncle, who was married to the complaining witness.
And this was outside.
Right. And the house next door would also belong to the uncle who had passed away, left Mr. Myers everything in the house. He was in the process of cleaning that property out when this altercation happened. It was outside and it was in public.
All right, and you were yelling at her?
There were some back and forth. I gave her the fingers. I remember pretty much what happened.
Well, tell me. Tell me.
She stole.
I don't know that constitutes disorderly conduct so far. Go ahead and tell me what you did that meets the standard. Were you arguing?
Yes, sir, I was sorry.
And were you using any vulgar language? Well, I wasn't there. I don't know. You were there.
I've had time with this woman since my uncle died. She's been at my uncle's house.
I don't want to hear it.
All right, bro.
I want to know what you did, if anything, that makes you guilty of disorderly conduct on that day. Not just popping the bird. Were you yelling at her?
Yes, sir.
Using vulgar language? Were other people in the area that could hear you?
Yes.
What kind of, you don't have to say it in here. What kind of vulgar language were you using? F-bombs?
Probably.
Well, probably.
Well, yes, probably. Most likely, Your Honor. Those are.
Were you drunk?
No.
Well, you don't remember, this was only 3 months ago.
Right. Judge, Mr. Myers has some mental health issues.
Okay,
I believe that he.
okay,
I was hospitalized 2 months.
okay. So just talk to me a second. Do you think you used F-bombs on that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
And this was with the victim is who to you again?
Would be my uncle's sister.
So
That would be my aunt through marriage.
I see. Okay. Are you right now on probation or parole?
No,
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
no, sir.
Are you satisfied with this?
Yeah.
I'll accept your plea. I'll dismiss the A and B or assault charge. I'll refer you. Was it alcohol involved?
I'm sorry?
Alcohol or drugs involved?
No.
Pre-sentence report, sentence date. We can do this in 2 weeks. If Mr. Gaith will be here, Heather, that would be what, on the 25th?
Yes, Judge, we could do 9:30. Or we could do 8:30. It's gonna be.
Yeah,
fun.
let's do 8:30. If I give them 9:30, people want to show up at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Be here at 8:30. Go down the hall, get your notice, go over to probation. You'll be interviewed, okay?
Go get your notice from the clerk's one
Thank you.
and then go to probation right across the hall.
I wish you well. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
John, can you go in Brownstown? I just want to know where all these people are. If they're
I had one more judge, Ms. Russell.
okay,
I believe that's the last one that's waiting for you.
okay.
Okay, thanks. She heard she's coming in.
Good. We can write up, no-shows on any of these if they're not here. I mean,
All right, pass up that in. Ready to go. Okay, Judge. Here we go.
even the court officers are wise guys now, you know?
No.
Huh? How you guys doing?
I just know how you think.
Oh, say, okay.
How you doing today? Good. I just want to write these up. Do we have many left?
I'm only waiting for Mr. Hart on Cosby and then May's talking to Ms. Russell, and that's all I have.
Okay, so Mr. Hart and his client and the victim are going to be here, right? Good. I don't know why I set that so late. Why did I set that for 11:45?
I think Mr. Hart had it out.
Okay, all right, good enough. Good, thanks. If anything else is back there and they haven't checked in, you can just write them up and we'll put them on record.
Is there anything else I have?
Perfect, thank you. Wow.
Your Honor, you don't have a problem if I get up and walk a little bit?
No, go ahead. It's good for you.
Just had knee surgery.
Oh, that's too bad. A knee replacement?
Yes,
No, I'm sorry.
it's going well.
Good. You look like you're in good shape for a guy who's 50 years old.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And 78.
No, you look good, both of you. Okay, stay there. You're good.
Caitlin Boyd, Carter, in Frozen Township.
All right, so. Sure. Thank you.
Well, I'm not worried about you.
Okay. Six. It's gonna be done. No, I know. I'm gonna do a PSI then. Oh, that's fine. You just listen. If it doesn't go hey, something. What's that? Say why? You know, for something. I'm not gonna be fair off the guy. But I trust you. But it's not. It's not. I'm doing the chemist. Wait, but what can I do, Jimmy? That's what you really asked me to do. I help. So, I mean, she's not gonna do it. All right, well, don't do it. It's business. Stadium. I need you to have this, devotion one. Do you have a clean copy of this, Caitlin?
Megan?
Do you have a clean copy of this police report? This one's underlined and.
Ready to move on.
Okay. She's getting a clean copy, so just give me 1 second if you would, please. let's go on the record. Okay, people against, while she's doing that, Bradley Stephen Cosby, 25B149283. All right, Mr. Hart, your appearance, please.
Good afternoon, Mark Hart, attorney on behalf of Mr. Cosby.
Mr. Cosby, your name?
Bradley Stephen Cosby.
All right, so I have a stipulated plea agreement form that says defendant is going to plead no contest, and I assume that's due to the possibility of civil litigation under 771.1 to disorderly person with the assault and battery to be dismissed. True?
Correct.
And you stipulate I can use the police report to establish a factual basis.
Yeah.
Sir, if you plead no contest to that charge, these are the possible penalties: up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, I'm just going to ask you to, John, give him the garbage, will you? Did you sign, read, and understand this advice of rights form? Go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay.
This one here, did you sign this today?
Yes.
If you plead no contest, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You know, I asked her for a clean copy. That's what caused her to go back there. I'll just use this one that's on, unless she comes in now. That's all right. Do you have a clean copy? All right, so we're going to have that marked Peoples 1. I've already started taking the plea. Sir, to the charge of disorderly conduct, how do you wish to plead?
No contest.
And you understand, I just want to cover this with you again. A no contest plea has the same effect as a guilty plea.
Yes.
You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Foley Carter, I didn't ask your appearance since we started this. Your name?
Fully part of Providence Township.
And you consulted with the victim who's in the courtroom.
I think you're.
All right. All right. Have you had that? Have you marked that? I'm going to need to review the report now. We'll have that marked Peoples 1. All right. Are you on probation or parole right now?
No.
Anybody force you to plead no contest?
No.
You ever been in trouble before?
No.
I'm going to accept your plea. I find there's a factual basis for the plea based on my review of the report. I'm going to accept the plea of no contest to disorderly. I'll take it under 771.1. I'll dismiss the A and B. I might sentence him right now.
Understood, Your Honor. I do understand that Mr. Colbert made a statement at sentencing. So
Come on up here, Mr. Cole. Mr. Hart, I think your name?
Justin Boyer.
You didn't go to the hospital or anything, correct? Was he under the influence of alcohol or drugs?
No, I think he's the innocent person.
What's that?
He's not the innocent person. No, he's a good kid. He's not, he don't drink or anything like that.
Why don't you let them come up to the podium? You stand over there. Come on up here. I think I'm just going to sentence him now. If somebody thinks I shouldn't, they can tell me it's a first offense. Any objection to that?
No.
Ms. Cole? All right. Do you have any objection to that?
No.
And then, I'll save everybody from time having to come back here.
Yeah, it says it has supposed to be meets down, he does have baby. He just kind of fell underneath the trap of his mother, false statements and.
All right, let's just wait. I'm going to let them talk first. Go ahead, Mr. Hart. What would you like to tell me? If you need time to gather your thoughts, no problem.
No, we're good.
Go ahead.
My client is gainfully employed. He's married. He's got a relatively new baby who just went through some horrific surgery.
Can I have a
Came out.
probation number?
This is kind of a family squabble situation that got out of control. He has no prior record. He's hoping he can do counseling with his pastor. He's a pastor himself. There's somebody higher up on the hierarchy where they preach. And he's hoping he can do his counseling with that person if the court orders counseling of any sort. That's basically it. He's not a troublemaker, even based on the statements that the complainant has made. And with that in mind, we would ask for the shortest period of probation the court deems appropriate. And I shouldn't do this, but I'm pretty sure there's not going to be problems.
Did you hear me that I need a probation order? I'm sorry. Here I am. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. All right. What would you like to say, if anything, sir?
You're all right, I have nothing to say.
I would be saying what I'm saying.
What would you like to say, Ms. Foley Carter? Anything?
Just leave some things in termination of the court. I would just ask for no contact order.
And we would have no objection.
Mr. Cosby, what would you like to tell me? I mean, Mr. Cole, I'm sorry.
No, nothing. I just best court means, yeah. I mean, he is like a son to me. I never even met you, but
You know what?
he's my nephew. He's like a son to me, though. I've raised Bradley, so I just asked court means, yeah. We just kind of fell into a bad decision. For his mom, giving him false information, and unfortunately, just misunderstanding. And
I'm sorry. What is the relationship between you two again? Can you remind me?
listen to my family, though.
Okay.
This is Lisa Cosby's son.
Are things going to calm down over there?
Again, there's not. I can't tell you that. I don't know. My sister has a mental issue. She needs to seek help for it. I don't know what her goal is or her any fault would be in. But I didn't talk to her. I stay away from her. And we just find ourselves back in a situation, and she just can't help herself.
And Judge, for whatever it's this all arose as a result of my client getting a phone call saying that somebody at the house where this case took place had either beaten or was beating my client's others. He rushed over there.
Was this the video I saw in conjunction with some other case?
It was
That's why I videotape, because she makes those false statements. And
I know, but this has to stop over there.
that's my biggest goal. I want her to just stop. Hey, look.
6 months probation, 771. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No contact with the victim. No contact with the victim at all. You cannot write, phone, see, text, email, or phone Justin Cole. You cannot have anybody else do any of those things for you or on your behalf. You're not to possess firearms or dangerous weapons. I do want you to attend the anger management weekend program, and I'm going to have you do 2 days of community service, and I'm going to give you until April the 10th to complete that. Okay. Fines are $150. Costs $125. $75 victims' rights fee. $50 justice assessment. So your fines and costs here amount to $400. Probation fees are $120. Your total's $520. You pay that. You stay out of trouble. Do your anger management program. 2 days community service. Don't possess firearms or dangerous weapons. Stay away from him. And I'll be glad to dismiss the case. You may be eligible for early discharge too if you complete everything in 3 months, and your lawyer could get a hold of the prosecutor, because they're still going to have to move the dismiss under 771. If she doesn't have a problem with that, neither will I. In the meantime, I'm going to give you a review hearing date. You can give me one like in July if you can, Heather.
That'll be July 15th.
So July 15th at 8:30. Mr. Hurt, if he's compliant, you don't have to show up, okay? Yeah. Does he have all the money, or does he need time to pay?
No, I can pay.
All right, and you'll meet with probation, they'll instruct you, and you're all set. I wish you both well. Good luck. Nice to see you, Mr. Hart. Thank you, Ms. Foley Carter. Good luck.
One defendant walked into court hoping for mercy. Instead, he walked out with the biggest opportunity of his life and a warning that one wrong move could send him to prison for years. The courtroom fell silent as Talon Douglas, a 19-year-old defendant, stood before the judge for sentencing after previously pleading guilty to a felony offense. Before deciding his future, the judge reviewed his pre-sentence report, along with multiple jail disciplinary reports documenting his behavior while in custody. The judge immediately confronted him. She asked a simple question. "You've been following the rules in jail?" His answer? Kinda. That response didn't help. The judge began reading through the reports one by one. They described refusing orders, disrespecting officers, trying to smoke in prohibited areas, lying about his actions, taking food when he wasn't supposed to, and repeatedly breaking jail rules. Instead of denying everything, Talon admitted he sometimes reacted badly whenever he felt disrespected. The judge wasn't interested in excuses. She reminded him that at just 19 years old, he was already standing on the edge of becoming a convicted felon. Other young adults, she explained, were free to make everyday choices about work, school, and their future. But because of his criminal conduct, he no longer had that luxury. Every decision from this point forward would have consequences. Then came the turning point. Instead of immediately sending Talon to prison, the judge announced she would follow the plea agreement. He would be placed into the Intermediate Sanction Facility, commonly called ISF, a structured rehabilitation program designed to teach accountability and better decision-making.